time you back the Brinks truck up.
NBA Twitter is straight up drama. There's nobody better suited to explain everyone's tweets than Kendrick Perkins himself. Without further ado, welcome to Master Perk Theatre.
What's up, Sports Nation? You know what time it is. Time for Master Perk Theatre. Episode 8. Let's get started. King James himself, by the way, at Damian Lillard and at Steph Curry 30, simply ain't fair. I literally kept telling them to back up further and further to shoot, and what did they do? Exactly. Hand over the face emoji. Hey, Bron, you think you slick. I see what you're doing right here. I see what you're doing. Look, I watched the All-Star game, and I saw you, Steph, and Dame cheesing from ear to ear, high-fiving one another and chest bumping and all that. Don't you be tampering now. I know what y'all trying to do. Trying to team up, talking about it was a joy to play with one another and all that. I get it, but I know you. I know you. I see what y'all doing over there. Carry on. Next up, Baker Mayfield. Almost 100%. Him and I just saw a UFO drop straight out of the sky on our way home from dinner. We stopped and looked at each other and asked if either of us saw it. Anybody else witnessed this? Hey, Baker. The only UFO that you have seen or been a part of is the UFO called the Browns, meaning y'all one-hit wonder. We saw y'all one time in the playoffs, and then y'all probably going to disappear. We probably won't see y'all again. You know you didn't see no damn UFO. Carry on. Next up, Adam Schefter. Cowboys are giving Dak Prescott a 4-year, $160 million deal, including a record $126 million guaranteed. Sources tell ESPN. Woo, woo. It's about time, Jerry Jones. Look, I ain't mad at you. It's about time you back the Brinks truck up. But I'm happy Dak got his letters, okay?
Tell him to bring me my money.
Yeah! Carry on. Next up, Allen Robinson II. Per sources, Andre Drummond will be signing with the Nets. They get some reinforcement on the defensive end and the glass. Look for them to still be active around the trade deadline, LOL. I want to say to the dummies out there that actually thought that Allen was serious on this tweet, shame on you. Because you could never take someone serious who put a LOL at the end of their tweet, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, he's not going to the Brooklyn Nets. Drummond probably will be a Laker. That's my prediction. Carry on. Next up, Metta World Peace. No disrespect, but if Jordan didn't retire, he would have had 10 rings. Hey, Metta World Peace. One thing I know about you from watching the brawl at the Palace is that I'm not a guy that's about to argue with you, okay? I know if I see you in a fight with a bear, I'm just going to pour honey on you because I know you want other bears to come along so you can whoop them too. So if you say Jordan should have 10 rings, then damn it, he should have 10 rings. Carry on. And I appreciate you, my good people, for watching this episode of Master Perk Theatre.
Let's bring in our guy, Kendrick Perkins, to join us as we dive into this conversation.
KP.
Kendrick, we'll get to you in a moment. Stephen A., you're up first. Who was the biggest all-star snub?
This hurts me to say. I got to admit to you, I think it was Devin Booker. And the reason why I say it hurts me to say, in the interest of full disclosure, y'all know that not only do I do this show and I host my other show, Stephen A's World, and Sports Center, you know, with Stephen A for my NBA show, but I'm also executive producing a docuseries, you know, Why Not Us, on the North Carolina Central University basketball program. It's me with Roadside Entertainment and CP3, Chris Paul. And the reason why I say it hurts me to say this is because I love Chris Paul and I love his game and I love the fact that he's an all-star. But if you're going to pick a Phoenix Sun, it was supposed to be Devin Booker before Chris Paul. That's my issue. I look at all of these guys. All of these guys on the squad are deserving of being on the squad. Somebody was going to get snubbed, and we get that. But when I look at the Phoenix Suns, you're 20-10. Okay, you're 20-10. You're the top 4 seed in the Western Conference as we speak. Okay? Devin Booker is leading the way with 24 a game on 50% shooting. He's balling and nearly 40% shooting from three-point range. He's gotten better. They're a top 4, top 5 defensive team in the NBA. Monty Williams, oh, by the way, look, when we sit here and we talk about the paucity of black coaches in the National Basketball Association, black men that have been assistants for years that are getting bypassed and ain't getting the opportunity. I mean, there have been examples before. But the job that Monty Williams is doing in Phoenix, is anybody paying attention? 8-0 in the bubble. People thought it was a fluke. They come out. They start off 11-9 or something like that. They've won 9 of their last 10 games. They are balling. And Devin Booker is leading the way. Love CP3. Love him. And happy for and proud of his leadership with the NBPA. Proud that he gets on the court and do what he does. But if there was a Phoenix Sun that was supposed to be on the All-Star game, on the All-Star team out of the Western Conference, it was supposed to be Devin Booker before CP3. And I think even CP3 would agree with that. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm glad you brought up who should be left off, because you can say whatever you want about a snub. It's only a snub. Now tell me who you're going to snub who's on the team. So I agree with you, by the way. On the Western Conference, if you're talking about guards, Devin Booker ahead of CP3, and that's saying a lot. CP3's been great. But I'll tell you something else. Devin Booker has to be on the team. He has to be on the team. I don't care what you have to do, because it's an all-star game. And the star appeal and the spectacular nature of someone's game has got to matter in a tiebreaker. Even sometimes, I'll tell you who. Paul George, the great two-way player. He's having an all-star season, the whole thing. You want to say, well, actually, technically, he's more valuable because of this and that. I would take Devin Booker before I took him. I got to be honest. I would take Devin Booker before a whole bunch of guys. They were 8-0 in the bubble. They were undefeated in the bubble. They win twice as much as they lose this season. And his game reminds me of, we talk about attitude and who reminds you the most of the Mamba mentality and everything. But his offensive game reminds me of a little mini Kobe Bryant. Like, what can't he do offensively in terms of scoring? Devin Booker's got to be on the team.
Look, Stephen A. Max, I don't disagree with either one of you. I strongly believe that Devin Booker should be on the team, and I do believe he got snubbed. But here it is. I come from old country Beaumont, Texas, and I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandmother is from Louisiana. And when someone makes a dumb mistake, she used to always say, God bless their heart, baby. They don't know no better. And that's how I feel about the coaches right now. Because the way that they did Domantas Sabonis is just ridiculous, okay? This guy is so valuable to the league. It's crazy. He is a baby Jokic. He does everything for this Pacers team. He is averaging 21 points, almost 12 rebounds a game, with 5 dimes a game. The offense runs through him. It's nothing that he can't do offensively. You talk about a great passing big, he's up there. You talk about a great rebounder, he's up there. You talk about a guy that's able to put it on the floor and put it in the basket in majority of the ways, he's up there. Now, who would I take off the list in the Eastern Conference? Is Big Vucevic. I always struggle with his name. But I would take him off for the simple fact that the coaches vote for the reserves, okay? And they always want to move the goalposts, and they say, oh, we want to vote someone in that is performing at a high level individually and impacting winning. The Orlando Magic are not winning right now. So how did he make it above Sabonis?
Well,
Sabonis has to get his just due, and I feel like he was the biggest snub.
That's a good choice. I still don't think it's bigger than Devin Booker, but that's a damn good choice that you make. I know we got to move on. The only thing that I want to say is, Big Perk, I got to get on you about something. If you want somebody to come at you on a debate show, man, you can't be bringing up Grandma. How we going to disagree with Grandma? You can't do that to us. I mean, what we supposed to do? We can't come back at you and hey, we don't care about what Grandma thinks. No, of course we do. We can't say anything about Grandma. You can't do that to us. That's handicapping us, man.
No, but Stephen A., I just wanted to throw that Louisiana slang out there because, when they say bib, he be saying that a lot. That's all.
Okay. All right. I'll go with
Stephen A., I'm trying to get Granny on the radio show.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Granny on the radio show. And I'll tell you something else. I think she wants to come on, and Perk is keeping us apart. That's right, Perk. I said it.
Nah, I want Stone on First Take. That's who I want on First Take. I want the little one right there, Mac. You remember? That's who I want on First Take. That's who